This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus has movies. So many movies. The movies you've seen 1,000 times and could watch 1,000 more. Iconic movies your friends can't believe you haven't seen. New movies, classic movies, new takes on classic movies. So whether you're into Top Gun or The Naked Gun, Mean Girls or Mission Impossible, Smurfs or Sonic the Hedgehog, there's a mountain of movies to discover on Paramount Plus. Start streaming today.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Carvana makes car selling fast and easy from start to finish. Enter your license plate or VIN and get a real offer in seconds, down to the penny. If you accept, Carvana will come pick up your car from your driveway. Or you can drop it off at one of our car vending machines. Either way, you get paid instantly. It's fast, transparent, and 100% online. Car selling that saves your time. That's Carvana.
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku. And it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
Let out your frustration, all this hurt that you have hid. Please don't be racing, but be patient. Release, let go and relax, just relax. There's nothing that you can do for things that's left in the past, so you can relax. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. Stop wasting your time. It's not like you can just rewind. Don't worry about people who mean harm to you, who only want to see you lose. Now you can let go of your stress. Yes, chin up now, give it your best. Be blessed. And if this was your test, just know that you passed. Relax. Just relax. Just relax. Let out your frustrations. All this hurt that you have hid. Please don't be racing. Be patient. Release, let go and relax. There's nothing that you can do for things that's left in the past. So you can relax. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Again, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. If you didn't hear my first message, I don't usually like to do the couch whenever the Thunder is playing, but they are playing against the Dallas Maverick right now. So if you didn't get a chance to watch, or if you're coming back after watching the Thunder up, you can always rewatch the couch anytime that you want to. You don't have to watch it exactly when I'm live. You can always go just rewatch it. It's no big deal. Trust me. I'm not mad. You don't always have to catch me live. I appreciate the ones that go back, rewatch, re-listen to the couch. That's real love, for real. Before we get started, let's go ahead and give a moment of silence for the ones who didn't make it here today. Today's subject is mental health talk. If you've lost somebody from a mental health issue, this is the moment where when we give them a moment of silence, this is for them. So let's give it to them. Okay. There we go. I had to start the live over on the Instagram. There we go. And we are back. All right. Mental health talk is an issue to me that I feel like doesn't get talked about enough. It's not just about depression. Mental health is anxiety, childhood trauma, different, environmental depression can become, from your environment. And also, you can be born with it. Period. There's a national mental health support number, and that number is 1-888-831-6883. Coming up on the couch, this Thursday, we got Toyy, October the 30th. And we'll be speaking about Quincy Foster, who is her cousin. And we're going to be talking about his story. He's been locked up 30 years falsely. We're going to get into more details this Thursday. And I imagine being locked up and you're innocent. And years go by and you're still doing everything you can to fight for your innocence. See, you can only imagine what that can do to your mental health, right? How would you feel? What would it do to your mental health? This Friday is Fuck Fentanyl, and also we'll have MzChrista. We're going to be talking about her story, and also Fuck Fentanyl. She has a personal story about that one. And we'll be getting into a little bit more details about the last time she was here. So if you guys didn't get a chance to see her on the couch the last time, go back, rewatch, re-listen to the episode. It's up on Spotify, Apple, Pandora. I'm also doing a Secret Santa. The way society is right now, the way everything is happening, food stamps being cut off, just everything becoming so much more expensive. And now you have to really just pick and choose what you do and who you gift now. And now it's more important for your kids to get everything that they can get, gifts, everything, make sure that they're happy. And you're really like on the back burner. So I'm doing the Secret Santa for the adults, because guess what? We're not going to really be able to focus on, ourselves this year, because we have to focus now and in the years coming just pretty much on our kids and the immediate things that have to be taken care of. So, Secret Santa is not only to give you that but also to give you that gift that you might not get otherwise if it wasn't for this. So if you want to be involved with the Secret Santa, it's $20 or more. Let's spend $20 or more on each other. Like $20, that's the less. And that ain't nothing. You can get so much with $20. Even if you want to just do a gift card. But just the fact that you're thinking of somebody and we're going to draw the name. So the first week of December, everybody's name that gets put into the jar, we're going to draw it. I'm going to call each person on FaceTime and draw a name with them so they can have the person personally. But we're going to draw names. And even if you're out of town and you would like to be a part of this, you are more than welcome, because your gift can easily be shipped and you can easily ship them a gift as well. So whoever you pick, you contact them, get their information. So I think it'll be a really good idea, a real fun thing. So shout out to everybody that's already hitting me up. Matter of fact, let me get y'all the jar so y'all can see. This is the jar so far. And I know it looks kind of crazy because there was weed in it once. But yeah, we got names already. Okay. So, you know, all you gotta do is just hit me up. I'll add your name, and like I said, once it's time, once the first week of December comes, then that's whenever we will do the drawings. So, you know, I look forward to having everybody involved. Let's get into it. I lost a couple of people, you know, from mental health. Like I said, sometimes you can develop a mental health issue because it runs in your family. You know, you might have had someone in your family that had a deep depression, paranoid schizophrenia, you know, any type of issue like that. It could be passed down. And imagine, you know, thinking that everything is going good, everything is all right. You thinking this as a child, not realizing that it's in your destiny to either be bipolar, be schizophrenic, and, you know, up until the point where you actually realize that something is wrong, you think everything is all good. You think this is how life is supposed to be going. Then whenever you start experiencing the bipolarism or any manic depressant, when you start experiencing it, your parents don't really tell you, you know, what you're experiencing. Because again, some of them, they get the help that they need, and some of them, they don't even get the help they need. They think they're okay. So you can have a mental health issue passed down to you, but you may not ever know what's going on because the family member that passed it down to you, they never got themselves checked out. They never knew exactly what was wrong with them. They knew something was wrong, but they self-medicated. And whether that was by drugs, alcohol, whatever it was, they self-medicated. So they never knew what to tell you because they never knew themselves. But whole time, your parents was manic depressant, or your parents was bipolar, or their parents was bipolar, or you might have been adopted. And you don't know your family history, so you don't know exactly what is ahead of you. So once you finally realize, hey, something is just not right, and you take it from there, you can either, one, get a hold of what's happening, and now you're learning, okay, this is what I have. This is how I deal with it. This is that. Now you know. But if you don't, guess what? Now you becoming even more of a manic depressant. Now you're becoming even more standoffish. Now you're even more depressed because you don't know what you're dealing with. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And then you don't know to go get yourself checked out because nobody taught you that either. So some of us are dealing with these mental health issues, and we don't even know that we have these mental health issues. I know one in a black family, it's not encouraged to go to the hospital. It's not encouraged to go get help. It's not encouraged to go to a mental health doctor. You know, people don't want to talk or explain something to someone that wouldn't understand, or you wouldn't think that they understand, because one, they not the same color as you. Two, black people don't like to put people in their business anyway. They don't. And let's just keep it real, especially if it's a white person. If it's a white person and it's going to be a white person telling them how they need to be or what is going on with them, no, it's an issue. I'm serious. It's an issue. It's an issue. And that's part of the reason why our community is standoffish when it comes to getting help with your mental health. Because it's like, now I know this doctor ain't gonna understand. You think they gonna understand being a black person in the hood? And no. And it gets harder to talk about your problems when you feel like nobody's gonna understand you. It gets harder to reach out to people when the people that you've reached out to have always shunned you or made you feel as if your feelings or emotions or what you're going through isn't as important as what's happening in the world or what's happening in their lives. When people don't make you a priority, it makes it harder for you to explain or discuss what you're going through. So then there's more and more people that go through mental health issues without being treated. There's more and more people who go untreated just because of how they grew up. So many people are untreated right now to this day. I mean, they know in their head something's wrong because they on the internet like, yeah, I know I'm toxic, or they grasped and happy about being toxic. And it's not even that you are toxic. It's just the fact that you are unhealed. And sometimes when you think that, or you want to embrace the toxicity of what's happening in the world, or the relationships, the way that things happen, or the way that things are done, when you want to embrace that, it's because you don't want to embrace the fact that you have a mental health issue that you just don't know about, or you don't want to get the help about. You waking up every day crying. You cry out of nowhere. You angry for no reason. It's okay to get help. It's okay to say, hey, I don't know why I wake up real sad all the time. Or I don't know why every time I see this, I cry. Well, the reason why you probably cry every time you see that is because it's probably a trauma that you put to the back of your mind that you're still blocking and guarding yourself from. And little by little, that guard is starting to break down. And now you're starting to get a glimpse of the reason why you were depressed from this. You know, so that's even fucked up in itself. Finding out that something happened to you, and then later on in life, the flashback comes. There is a mental health issue that, hey, it's called dissociative disorder. And when you dissociate, that's a defense mechanism. Because there's things that happen in our lives that we don't want to deal with. We don't want to accept. And sometimes so much so that we put a blocker, a guard up. We put something up to where we don't have to deal with it or think about it no more. And that blocker can be up so high and so hard and so long that it can develop into a mental health issue. It can develop into paranoia, extreme paranoia. Because you like, oh no, hold on. And it can dissociate. You can dissociate. You can be standing right here talking, literally just because this is just what you know to do. But you don't really remember what you're talking about because you're on autopilot. Being on autopilot is an issue. Because when you're on autopilot, who are you? What are you? If you're on autopilot and you don't really know what you're doing and saying, aren't you AI? Isn't that AI? Doesn't that signify or tell you that you may need a little help? May need a little push from somebody that's close to you. You may need somebody around you that can be the listening ear. It may not be somebody that's actually certified. It may be somebody that you are fucking close to. And you may have that one friend that give you so much good advice that you have to go back to them every time, that you need to go to them, that they are literally your lifeline. It's okay to have somebody as your lifeline. It's okay to have someone who's not certified to be your counselor. It's okay for that. It's okay to counsel each other. Don't think that because, these are two people that are hurt. These are two people that went through something. They can't help each other. Oh, don't ever think that. Because how do you feel that that's not necessary and that couldn't help if you don't want to speak to somebody who ain't been through the same thing as you? How can you speak to somebody who's been through the same thing as you if you feel like, no, how can they help me if they... Well, they can't help you because they went through the same thing as you. They trying to teach you how to deal with the trauma that they've been through. They trying to help you maneuver through it because they've been through that. They've dissociated before. For years. They dissociated for so long that they didn't even know who they were anymore. And you can do that to where you're unrecognizable to yourself when you look in the mirror. To where you cry every time you look in the mirror. You're like, who am I? What am I? And the what am I comes from being on autopilot. Because what are you when you're on autopilot? When you don't remember the things that you do or say. And you don't even have to be drunk or high to be on autopilot. It can happen because something emotional is going on in your life. Because you're having a manic depressant issue. You're having a bipolar issue. You're anything. You're dissociating. When you dissociate, your mind immediately went on autopilot. And now you have turned into an AI person. Now it's like you're now fighting harder and harder to figure out who you are. And it's breaking you down. And it's getting harder and harder to keep smiling and acting as if you're okay when you're trying to figure out what part of you is okay. Are you okay? Are we okay? Is everything okay? It's okay to admit that you can't do this alone. Because nobody can do this alone. That's why people get married. Because you can't do this alone. You have to have that genuine love. Sorry if you don't notice, but genuine love can help heal so much. It can help heal childhood trauma. It can help heal trauma, adult trauma. When you have someone that you can trust and live the rest of your life with, it can help break down those barriers. Seriously. I'm not saying go out looking for love and no, let it come to you, because who's supposed to be for you is going to be for you, and they're going to help you heal. Don't ever get it twisted and think that, because they unhealed, they can't help me heal. Because two unhealed people can actually heal each other. Sometimes not even realizing that they're doing it. How can you vent or explain or express what you're going through to someone who you feel will never understand what you're going through if they haven't went through the same thing as you? So that person that went through the same thing as you obviously was an unhealed person as well. We're more likely to open up to somebody else that was unhealed as well, to help us heal. So don't think that two unhealed people can't heal, because you can. You can hear an unhealed person's story right now on the internet, and it can help heal you right now. For real. So how can you tell me an unhealed person couldn't heal another unhealed person? You can't tell me that. Oklahoma has a mental health lifeline. If you guys didn't know, All you have to do is dial 988. And another 24-hour support, you can text SHOUT to 85258. And that's if you're struggling or you need to talk. There's several lines that you can talk. And in whatever state that you're in, all you have to do is Google 24-hour helpline. You never know who on that other side of that phone can actually help you get through whatever you're going through. If you don't have a person close to you that you can reach out to or that you can call whenever you're having a moment, please utilize these numbers. The first number is the National Mental Health Support number, which is 888-831-6883. Oklahoma, the Mental Health Lifeline is 988. All you have to do is dial that on your phone. And another 24-hour support, you can text this SHOUT to 85258. These are valuable information, that you can keep for yourself or for someone that you know that might be struggling. Just post it on your feed. You never know who that information might be for. Not everybody is brave enough to reach out when they know they need the help. And I say that because, not saying that they are cowards or anything, because growing up we've heard, oh, you a coward if you kill yourself. You're going straight to hell if you kill yourself. We don't know what these people are going through. How are we to put in their mind that they are going to hell because of it? And the thing is even though you guys have put that in the atmosphere and in the world, people still are choosing to kill themselves rather than deal with the world and the troubles that it has. My friend Dustin literally had a family full of adults that committed suicide. His mom, his grandmother, his uncle. And it was really sad that he fell victim to the same thing. But like I said, you can inherit manic depression from your family. You can inherit these mental health issues from your family. You can inherit that. But please don't allow it to be inherited and not handled. Because you can inherit and still handle the situation, your issues, your problems. All you have to do is reach out and get help and not be ashamed to get help. Not be ashamed of going through what you go through. And know that there are people that actually want to help you get through your issues. I wish I would have reached out more. I wish I would have called him more. I wish I would have hugged him more. And I know that's a lot of us. I know, and our heart goes out to Jamaica. Jamaica is experiencing Hurricane Melissa. And it's so bad. And I know that there are some people that are here in America that have family that's in Jamaica. And I know that uncertainty is messing with your mental. I know that uncertainty is fucking you up. And it makes you mind fuck yourself. So let's send positive vibes, love, and energy their way. I know they're doing a evacuation. And like I said, the uncertainty can can fuck your mental up. It really can. So our heart goes out to everyone that has family out there, you know, to the surrounding areas, to everyone in Jamaica. Like I said, some of us can't run away from certain mental health issues because it runs in our family. Period. So please don't be afraid to reach out and get help. We're losing kids. Imagine wanting to come like up out of your depression. Imagine wanting to be a regular person and it's just in your cards. It's just in your cards to be depressed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Christy. I appreciate that. Yes. She says, sending lots of love. Thanks for always hitting up on the most important issues that we all face at some point, regardless of our background. Thank you so much, Christy. Seriously. And I want to talk about this new trend that's going on. And if you guys haven't heard about it, it's the kids right now on TikTok are picking their death day. And it's a trend. So this is another reason why it's so important for me to speak on mental health issues every month. Every month you'll hear mental health talk. Because there's always something that's happening or going on that we either missed, didn't hear about, or people won't talk about. And people aren't talking about enough of the trend that's going on TikTok. And this is the thing, it started off as kids, but now there are adults partaking in this trend. And in the trend, they are literally picking a date that they want to die. And they are saying, okay, I'm ready to go on this day. Do you guys know how powerful the tongue is? Do you guys know how powerful your words are? And you are putting in the atmosphere that this is the day that you want to die. Now, however you believe, what if somebody is watching you and they see that this is the day that you want to die and they actually come find you on that day and murder you because that's what you said you wanted? And they wanted to make sure that your wish was their command. You never know. Or what if, because the tongue is so powerful and you put it in the atmosphere, the date that you chose, you actually die on that day? Are y'all really prepared to die? Is this what you truly want? Or is it just a trend that you're trying to keep up with? Because not every trend is meant to keep trendy. Okay? Not every trend is cool. Y'all are making things popular that do not need to be popular. And that is one of the things that do not need to be popular. Are you guys serious? Are you kidding? Picking your death date is wild. It's already written in the stars. It's already it's already there. But you can actually alter the way your life path goes just by how sharp and powerful your tongue is. Your lifespan might have been like right here. But because of your tongue and how powerful it is, now it's right here. You've cut it in half or more than half. Be careful what you speak on, what you say, what you wish for. Because you can end up a statistic. It's making my head hurt. You can end up a TikTok trend that goes down in history. When people look up the TikTok trend, you'll be on the list of one of the people that fell victim. No. No, no, no. We have to stop this. More people need to speak up and speak out. Hey, this is not a trend that you guys need to be following. Your words are powerful. Show them and tell them how important and how serious it is to speak positivity into your life. To speak positivity over your life. Speaking a death date in the near future is not speaking positive, and it's not speaking life into your life. It's preparing you for death. Your destiny is now changing. And it's all because the power of your tongue. And if you are so seriously depressed to where this trend resonates with you, this is how you genuinely feel, please get help. Please reach out. Please. I beg of you. Because you are needed. You are wanted. You are worthy. You are meant to be alive. You are meant to be alive. You are supposed to be alive. And you are here for a reason. Things might not be going the way that you want it to go right now. You might find yourself crying every day. You might not have smiled in years. But it will get better if you want it to. If you want it to. If you can't handle it, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. And I love you. I love you. And I want you to stay strong. If you are one of those ones that have picked a death date for yourself, I love you. And I'm so sorry that you're going through that. I'm so sorry that you feel as if you have to pick a death date. I'm so sorry. I'm sending so many virtual hugs. Sometimes we need a hug. Sometimes we have to hug ourselves. Sometimes we need it. Sometimes you have to just walk up to the people that you love and just hug them so tight. Not because they need it, but because you need it. We all need each other. Spread more love. Spread more love. Mental health comes in so many different forms. And some of us can't handle it. Some of us cannot bear to keep dealing with the shit that we have to keep dealing with. We can't take another fucking nothing. I get it. I get it. Let's encourage each other. Let's encourage each other. Let's be that listening ear for one another. Never be too busy for someone who reaches out and says that they need to talk. You might be their last resort, their last chance. I love you guys so much. Seriously, I'm so appreciative for the ones that tune in. And, if you are brave enough to share your story, your mental health story, someone that you may have lost, or some issue that you may deal with yourself, if you're brave enough, please share your story. Please hit me up. You guys. I know I gave a moment of silence, but again, my heart goes out to anybody that's struggling right now. I struggle too. I'm still struggling as well. I may be looking like I'm fine, and for the most part I am. But when you are physically going through a lot, lupus and having to have all these surgeries, it takes a toll on your body and mental. So I deal with it too. Dealing with a lot of surgeries, it puts a toll on your mental health. I get it. I get it. So let's do what we can to encourage each other, share our stories, help each other, especially in this time right now. Right now it's going to be so valuable to hear each other's stories, because time's about to get so much harder. So let's spread love and be there for each other. The next mental health talk is going to be next month on the 24th. So if you guys would like to share your story, you're more than welcome. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. It's back on halftime. Halftime is over. So if you're getting back to the Thunder game, Thunder up. It's 48-42. Let's take it home, Thunder. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Mental health talk every month on the couch. I will see you guys next month for mental health talk, but I will see you guys tomorrow on the couch. See you guys tomorrow. Love you. Good night.